Hello everyone, welcome to another Minifig Monday. This one's gonna kind of follow the last one, where I believe we talked about, what's his name, Rico, from Base 327, this Recon clone. I wanted to kind of follow that up with another one. This guy you've probably never seen, unless you've seen the last Base 327 video I did, which was a long time ago. That was like last November, last September. I don't know, it was somewhere around there. But yeah, this is an updated, I guess, figure. It's technically custom, but I call him, well, I guess his name is the Stormtrooper Commander. He came in like this book set that I got, I think like a year or two ago, and it was pretty cool. He's kind of rare, which is kind of neat. His name is the Stormtrooper Commander, but I call him Sergeant Nero, Nero. That's just what I named him. He is a sergeant, so he's been with the base for about a year and a half now. So he has some experience, but he's not a veteran yet. So he answers to the commander. He's kind of like the second in command, like, not the second in command. He's like the fourth authority in the base. So we've got Captain Fordo, we've got Captain JJ, the commander obviously, and then Nero. He's like the kind of the last one, but he's almost getting to be a lieutenant, so he's kind of going up the ranks. But here he is. The two things that make him custom, I'll give you 360, is this Pauldron. This did not come with the figure. That's one thing. And what's under his helmet is the other thing. Because his face was not, like, that special when I got him, so I updated his face. The rest of him is all detail. It's all, like, how it was from the book, which is kind of cool. I really love his design. I believe he comes from the Yoda Chronicles show, which I love that show. It was really good. And I think you see him like once, maybe twice, and I didn't see him very much, but he was still cool. Yeah, just a really cool, like, design of he's not really a stormtrooper. Like, technically he is. I mean, obviously he has the helmet style, but it's like a mishmash of like a clone and a stormtrooper, so it's like a mix. Looks really cool. So he's got like the clone kind of armor, but then he's got the stormtrooper kind of esque look. So it's like I don't know, like a mixture of the two, which is pretty neat. Unlike the other clones in the base, he is kind of a, like, what's the word? He's a mix between the clones and the stormtroopers. He's just like a merging of the two designs. So he's the only one that has both the clone DNA and the stormtrooper armor. So it's like he's got both, which is kind of neat. He is still kind of a rookie, but he has enough experience to be called a sergeant, which is neat. He does have a lot of detail, which is pretty surprising from a character that comes from a book set, so that's nice. I really like the little triangle blue touches. The legs are pretty neat. The design is just really cool looking. I love the blue especially. The blue makes him look really, like, it makes him stand out, which is nice. The Pauldron is, I don't know, actually, I don't know where this came from, to be honest. I don't know, but I just used it. I found it in one of my bags of parts, and I thought, you know what, might as well use it. So before he came to the base, he didn't have the Pauldron, but because he has the experience, and he's been with the base for a long time, when he became the sergeant, then he got the Pauldron. So, yeah. The back is pretty detailed, too. It's not nearly as detailed, but it's pretty good. You know, it's got the familiar clone, stormtrooper, you know, what is it, the grenade on the back. Pretty standard stuff. The best part of him is the helmet, which is so clean looking. It's just like really sharp. Like the design is really neat. Just like the art style, like of the decoration is really cool. Especially my favorite part of this whole figure is this triangle right here at the very top of his helmet. It's like a little, it's like pointing down. It's like really cool, and I love the silver like rectangle eyes. That looks neat. My only complaint about this figure is that there is nothing on the back of the helmet. It's just boring. There's no like printing. There's no detail. It's just, you know, bland. Yeah, that could have improved on that. But let me take off his helmet so you can see what's hiding. And yeah, he is young. Yeah, he is a younger man. He's only 21. He's pretty young. Here's his helmet up close, so you can see that. It's pretty awesome. Look at this, really great. It's basically a standard Stormtrooper helmet piece, but it just got this amazing printing. So there you go. His helmet is definitely unique. Here's his hair. I just chose this kind of hair because I thought it matched pretty well. Here's his face. It's obviously it's the Solo movie Han Solo head, but I had an extra one, so I just threw it on him. And yeah, it looks pretty good. He does have another face, which is or an alternate, which is angrier. It's okay. You know, when he gets angry, you can swap it around. But I like this face a lot better. I just think it, has a bit of confidence look to it. Because he's definitely a cocky guy. Like, he's very, he's very, assured. He's very, kind of a braggart in a way, kind of. He likes to kind of brag a little, because he's been in some battles in the Clone Wars, but that was years ago. So, there's that. He's had some experience on the battlefield, which is pretty cool. I think most of the clones look up to him. Most of them. Some of them just think he's an idiot, which, fair. Yeah, I really like this figure. I think he fits really well into my Lego universe. Like, it's not traditional kind of storylines. It's all kind of weird and whack. Base 327 this is very silly. It's like very ridiculous, but yet here's a serious guy that knows what he's doing. Sergeant Nero has one of the coolest claims. He served under both Obi-Wan and Anakin during the Clone Wars at some points, and even fought Grievous, which is pretty impressive. So he's one of the only clones at the base to have any real experience. Like, some of the clones have been there for a long time, but they don't have any real fighting skills. It's all just like silliness, or they're not really meant to be taken seriously, which is part of the charm of Base 327. It's just dumb. Like, it's just a base full of defective clones that no one likes, and they've just been, putting all the new clones there. But yeah. Let's see. There's not much else history, or not much else to say, really. He's both very simple looking, but very complex. Like, it's hard to explain. But he's got this, like, really cool presence whenever he's in a room. I believe this armor is custom made. It was custom made for him. So, that's pretty neat. It looks very, it just looks very cool, like, compared to the other clones, which have, like, standard armor for most of them, but Nero has one of the coolest looks. I think he could even lead 501st clones, or maybe even other clones with, like, the blue colors. I think once he becomes a lieutenant, I think definitely he has the skills and the leadership to definitely lead other clones and actually, fight for the base, which is kind of neat. But yeah, I wanted to share my custom figure here, Sergeant Nero. He'll be Lieutenant Nero pretty soon, so that would be neat. to see. He's got a little bit more to learn, though, definitely. You know, JJ and Fordo, they're definitely technically more experienced. They're veterans of the Clone Wars. And he served under some pretty great Jedi, which is pretty nice. That's really all I have to say for him. Eventually I'll do some more Base 327 people. I'll probably just do all the command staff first. I'll probably do JJ next, since he is definitely custom. Definitely. But yeah, I hope you liked this video. Sorry if it was a little bit short, but I wanted to just share my look on him. Hope you guys like this figure. I definitely think he's unique among the Base 327 cast. Definitely, he's got a really cool look, a cool backstory, and really cool armor, and a great color scheme. So thanks for watching. Hope you liked this one. Sorry if it wasn't like a Christmas one, because I don't have any real Christmas figures. So, oof. But hope you liked this one. Another one coming next Monday, of course, and I'll see you then. Take care.